Okay, so this is the second video, and I'm going to show you how to create an assignment. You click on Add an Activity or Resource, you click on Assignment, and you click on Add. You give the assignment a name. This one is going to be called Pronoun Assignment. In pronoun assignment, what you want to do is you want to explain what you would like them to do, the directions. In this case, I found something online that they can use, which is really nice, especially for lower levels, where they have to fill in what the subject pronouns are, what the object pronouns are. They have this information in the presentation as well as in the video. And they have a text where, hey, there's a new email, read it to me, please. And they have to put it in, and here the object pronoun, and here they have to differentiate between the subject and object pronoun. Now, how do they submit this to you? Well, in this case, what I wanted them to do is to copy and paste everything, to do a Control-C, Control-V, or a copy-paste. You may right-click the entire page and paste it into a Word document. And there it is. I've already done that for you before, and then they fill it in. You can show them how to do this in class. Here it would be you, and they have to fill it in, and then this is what they would have to submit after they've saved the file. But for now, let's go back and so that I can show you what is expected of them. So pronoun assignment, I would say something like click on the link, on the pronoun link, and copy and paste the pronoun assignment in a Word document. Okay, now I want the pronoun link, so I'm going to click here. Do you remember how I told you that I already opened it up? So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back here. This is the pronoun link, and I want a link. See how it says here, link? I'm going to click here, and I'm going to put in the link, open in the window, and create link. So now when the students see it, they can actually click on the link. Click on the pronoun link and copy and paste the pronoun assignment in a Word document. Then complete the assignment and add your name. Now, obviously, there's always the chance that they can copy, but there are different assignments that you can do. Instead of having them do this, you can have them do a print screen. They can do it right here, and then they can do a print screen and do it that way. They can print it out and write it and rescan it or take a picture of it. There are many ways that they can upload it. So I'm going to go back, and once I've given them the directions, obviously in Hebrew, there's no link. This is important. This is when I allow them to submit. Now, since the week of the assignment begins on October 29th till November 4th, and my class is October 29th, that's when my week begins because I teach Sunday morning. I'm going to allow submissions. This doesn't really matter. The due date is November 4th. I'm sorry, rather the following Sunday, which is the 8th. So I'm going to give them until the 8th of November. And then I'm going to add what's called a cutoff date. A cutoff date basically means that they will see that they're late. They'll know that they're late, but they'll still be allowed to submit. This is kind of like a grace period. Now, you can decide to give them another 2 or 3 days, maybe until the 10th. And if they don't, because what happens is some of them will come to you and say, oh, I didn't get a chance to, or my computer didn't work. So you always give like a 1 or 2 day grace period. And that allows them I don't want to be reminded to grade it. And then that's Now, the submission type is important too, because I want them to submit a file. Sometimes it's a text, and so sometimes it won't be a file submission. It'll be an online text. So, because I don't want to get any files. In this case, it's a file submission. I don't need a word limit, and I would like to give them a grade. That's the next thing that I need. And you can either give them points. I don't like to give points because it's not a test. So I'm going to click on scale. And then where it says scale, I like to do either אי הגשה, נכשל עבר, or הגשה. My favorite is הגשה מדורגת. And the reason is because it gives you like, if they did half of it, then you can give them like half credit. And you can later switch that to numbers when you calculate the grades. And that's it. And then I'm going to click on save and return to course. And then they see the assignment, and they'll also get a reminder that it's due because it'll have the due date. Now I want to show you one that's ready. Once they've done it, here's an assignment that I previously created where it says vocabulary sentences. This is for an EAP class. You see it says that out of 20 students, 18 submitted, and I'm going to click on view all submissions. And there it is. Now I can do one of two things. If there was a file, it would allow me to download all submissions. And then I could just check each one and then give them a grade right over here. Give them their grade right over here where it says grade. Now this is what I like about Agasha Medureget. It's either they did it 100%, this is worth 100. Kimat, they did it, I give them an 80 for that. Chilki is a 60, Chilki biyoter is a 40. Velo mila is a 0, didn't do it. And then in one session, one sitting, I do everything and I do save all quick rating. I can decide to notify them or not, and I save changes just to show you what it looks like. Later on, you can download everything. And that's how you create an assignment.